Hello, everybody. We are live. It's Friday. It's a summer Friday. Is this the first summer Friday? Maybe it's the second summer Friday. We are live. Welcome to Billable-Hour Burnout. It is a good day. It's feeling good over here. It's 73 degrees outside of New York City, and I'm happy to be streaming with you today. Did you know that summer is 100 days long? From Memorial Day to Labor Day, we have 100 days. Now, the good news is we still have 94 days left. I did the math. The bad news is that 6% of your summer is already gone. 6%. Now, you don't want to waste another minute of your time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure you have the best summer ever. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know, and I'm going to have you feel it with me today on today's live to make sure this precious moment isn't wasted. But first, let me welcome you. This is Billable-Hour Burnout. If you need some helpful tactical advice that's actually going to help you move forward on having the career of your dreams without the stress or overwhelm, you are in the right place. If you want to finally enjoy the life that you spent decades building, you have come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're ready for more work-life balance, more ease, more confidence, and you're ready to make it happen without having to quit your job or burn down your life. I'm Lauren Baptiste, your Big Four auditor, tax regulatory consultant turned life coach, and this is Billable-Hour Burnout. On the weekly show, I'm sharing simple tactics, helpful tools, mindset strategies to the modern accountant, consultant, or attorney. You ready? Let's do this. We are on episode 15. This is a good milestone. We're making headway. I'm so happy to have you here. I always love starting with a little personal anecdote, and my anecdote for you today is that I had a webinar yesterday. I don't know if you heard. How to accomplish more without doing more. It was a success. Actually, my largest registration numbers to date, and what that tells me is y'all are bought in. We all want to learn how to accomplish more without doing more, and I walked through my strategies on how to do that. Now, I'm going to recap that in just a few. But I want to share a little personal anecdote. Today is my pup's fourth birthday. It's my dog Mimi's birthday. We rehomed her about 7 months ago from another family. And today I'm really excited. We're having someone come over to meet her, but that's for while I'm out of office for a bit, which I'll be talking about a little bit more in a minute. But we're going to take her to a puppy store. I don't know if you've ever done this before, but we take her to the pet store and we let her go shopping. We let her find a bone or a toy or a thing that she's really excited about. And then we'll buy probably like 5 of them and then bring them home. So that is what I'm doing today for my pup. I'm really excited. There's a chance, just because of timing, it might be a long birthday weekend and we might go tomorrow, but I will definitely post stories on my Instagram feed. So if you're into French bulldogs, if you're into cute little dog moments, you're going to want to see that. And the other fun news, I am going to be on vacation in a week. Next Saturday, I am taking off. I'm heading to Tuscany. I will be enjoying that. I'm going to a yoga retreat. And then after, I'll be going to Barcelona. And in that time, while I'm out of office and being a product of my product and practicing what I preach, I am taking a few weeks off. I will be off. That means no more billable hour burnout for a few episodes, for a couple weeks, but you will get one next week. So catch me next week, tomorrow, or let me start that over. Next week is our last episode before I go on break. That being said, next week, I'm going to be teaching you vacation strategies. I know we said a vacation is not the answer to burnout, but a vacation is still valuable. So I'm going to show you some strategies on how to make it work. I love working with partners and helping them have amazing vacations, and I'm going to help you have one too. But that's not today's episode. Let's go into today's client success story. This comes from my client, Angie, who's a manager and a part-time business owner. She says, having Lauren as a coach has been a life changer for me. I've invested in several coaches over the past few years, and I must say, Lauren is one that has given the most value to me. She met me where I was when I first came to her. She held space for me. She supported me. She allowed me to make positive shifts in my entire life. When I came to her, I was a procrastinator. I knew I wanted dreams. I wanted to build my own business. I wanted retirement. I just didn't know how to get there. Even though I knew the steps, I had other coaches telling me what I needed to do, but I wasn't doing it. I've gone from being in a rut to taking the steps since I've been with Lauren in her program, which absolutely perfectly segues into today's topic. First of all, Angie, it was great working with you. She is a graduated client, successful. I love what she's up to. And I'm always just in awe of all my clients. I think I say that every week to you, but I truly am. Just to see how she's grown and how she's evolved is just why I get out of bed every single morning. But let's talk about how to accomplish more without doing more. Now, let's take a step back. There are 3 reasons why you're burning out in the summer. Only 3. And I'm sure you can think of a lot of reasons why you think you're burning out, but I'm telling you, these are the only 3 reasons why. It's negative thoughts you're having, right? Negative thoughts about the summer, about all the chauffeuring, all the planning, all the logisticking, all the team who's out of office, right? All the negative thoughts around that. There's the negative feelings you're avoiding. So resentment, frustration, guilt when you actually are out of office. There's a lot of feelings that we're not feeling, and by avoiding them, we are not making progress. I'll tell you that. And there's intentional actions that we're not taking. There's ones that we're taking that aren't serving us, and likely there's intentional ones that we're not taking. And so, in order to feel better in living your life and having a great summer, you need to understand the connection of what you think, how you feel, and the actions you take. That's that simple. It's not going to be about the resource challenges you have. It's not about the summer statutory due date. It's not about the last minute hiccup or tough client. It's about one of those 3 thoughts, feelings, or actions that are getting in your way. Now, I talk about that more on another episode, but what I want to talk to you about are the 3 specific strategies that I taught yesterday. If you want all of the detail to the strategy, then you're going to want to watch the replay. I'm going to link the replay recording in the comments of wherever you're seeing this. So, and if you don't see it for whatever reason, you can always message me. But this is what I want you to know. These are the strategies, and I want to take you a step further today. I'm going to paint this picture for you of why these are so important. So, strategy 1, prioritize your priorities. Strategy 2, get comfortable with saying no. Strategy 3, focus on being, less on doing. Okay, now that we know the strategies, they're powerful. So maybe I'll even unpack them for just a minute. Prioritize your priorities. Do you have a plan? Are you prioritizing the most important things, or are you letting the squeakiest wheel, the trivial many, right? There's the, what do they say? I'm not even going to try to remember it right now, but it's focusing on, right? We're focusing on the notifications, the distractions, the things that come right into our line of sight, but it's not likely the most important thing. So making sure that we have a plan and that we're prioritizing the most important thing. Strategy 2 is getting comfortable with saying no. We say no to ourselves all the time. And this is why we're feeling burnt out. This is why we're setting ourselves up for 94 more days of not the most fun summer. Number 3, being versus doing. How many times do you equate your worth to what you accomplish in a day, to how productive you were, to how many things you cross off your to-do list? That's part of the problem. When we don't feel like then we're productive in a particular day, our confidence starts to dip. I'm flipping the script, and I want you to focus on more of who you are, human being versus human doing. Okay, so what I know is knowing these 3 strategies is not enough. We can conceptually understand them, but can we embody them? Can we embrace them? Can we take it to the next level? Now let's talk about it. Why is now the time that is the most important to take action here? The one thing I know is that all year, the cooler talk is when the summer comes on my summer vacation. I can't wait till the weather gets nicer. And here we are. Imagine another year going by, another summer where you're not getting what you want. So I really want you to focus. What is it that you want? What would make now feel so good? I came up with a short list that I thought sounded lovely, and I want to share it with you. Imagine the idea of reading a book poolside. That sounds nice. Why take action now? Because you can go on vacation and actually not check your email so that you can leave your work phone behind without guilt. Oof, that one was good. Go for a walk and leave your work phone behind. Amazing. Al fresco dining with your girlfriends and watching the sunset instead of being in your cube. Sitting on your patio, the patio that you waited all year for to use. I was actually talking to one of my clients the other day, and she was feeling not so good. And I was like, "Have you been on your patio?" And she's like, "No, I'm going right now." That's exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to focus on the things that are going to make us feel good. So let's enjoy the longer evenings outside, going for a bike ride, spending time with loved ones, playing in the yard with your kids or your nieces or your family. And what I love most of all, right? This can be 365 days a year, not having the stress get to you. So valuable. This is why we're doing this work right now. We're not waiting anymore. We're deciding that I want this now. I deserve this now. I've worked hard enough. I've built myself up far enough in my career. I'm at or near the top, and I want to enjoy the summer. And I want you to as well. Now, having a great summer isn't just a personal benefit, although I'm all about that. There is a professional benefit as well. Now, before you're like, wait, all of this poolside reading isn't supporting my career, hold on. There is absolutely a reason why serving yourself, sitting poolside, for example, is supporting career development. It gives you a moment to zoom out. It gives you a moment to build perspective, be more creative, allow yourself to recalibrate. I know some of you are coming towards the end of a fiscal year, if you have a June 30 fiscal year end, and it gives you a moment to evaluate, tweak, and repeat. So we can decide, I'm just going to bulldoze through the end of this fiscal year and start the new one strong. But are you starting it that strong when you don't give yourself a moment to catch your breath? I don't think so. There are studies that say when we work without a break, we are less effective. And that's where we can start to see the smoke before the fire of burnout. Disconnecting makes you more efficient when you're actually working. I know it's hard to believe, but a lot of your work is actually the recharging that you do off hours. And if you're working till midnight every night, sleeping 5 hours and repeating, there's not a lot of time to recharge. I guarantee you there's more mistakes you're making. There's more drain happening. You're just tired. It doesn't feel good. You're working more, right? You're accomplishing less and you're working more. And this is how we accomplish more without doing more, is that we take care of ourselves. We disconnect. We learn how to vacation better. So we're not just sprinting to get on the plane and then working twice as much the week we're back. That's not how it needs to go. If we properly manage this summer, then we can have more without doing more. We can have summer memories and still hit our billable hour requirements. We can enjoy a book beachside or a magazine beachside, I'll mix it up, and still make headway in our career. The one thing I want to tell you, it's not one or the other. A lot of us think it's one or the other. I can have one way, but I can't have it both ways. This is a situation where you get to have your cake and eat it too. And that's what I'm teaching you. So, okay, we're all bought in. Personally, this sounds pretty good. Professionally, I could be bought in on that too. And now that we're bought in on why it's a good time to really implement, to learn, embody these strategies, it's also time to take advantage of this moment And that's why I'm making an irresistible offer for you. Here's the thing I want to start though. So I have a little bad news before the great news. I'm going to be away next week. I told you that, right? I'm going to Spain. I'm going to Italy. It's going to be amazing. And I will not be taking consultations once I'm on that plane. So, what I'm doing is opening my calendar. There is one solid week to get on my calendar, book your consultation to get this party started, to make sure that you have the best summer ever. Because every day that goes by is a day that you can be creating more memories, having more time for yourself, enjoying the warmth. And every day that we don't set ourselves up for success is another day that goes by that we're bringing our phone, our work phone in our beach bag, is another day that we take a long weekend and feel guilty about it, or jump on meetings while we're out of office. Now is the time for you to live it up, and I am making it so good for you. So I'm inviting you to join me for a consultation. I have opened my calendar for priority booking. Anyone that wants a consult gets on my calendar. Nights, weekends, you want it, it's available. It's on my calendar until it's not. There are already clients who have taken advantage of this. One cut the line before the webinar and she's like, actually, I want to join. So I have a new client who will be starting our full program next week. She's not wasting her time, and I recommend you don't either. You will have on a consultation, if you've never done one before, I know you're like, what is this? Maybe you've done a health consultation, maybe you've done a coaching consultation, maybe you have not. But what it is a luxurious hour with me where we get to talk about where you're at, what you want, and create a plan for how to make it happen. That's what we do. In this 1 hour consultation, which is free, by the way, you are getting exactly what you need to set yourself up for the greatest success for this summer. Now, I love spending time on consultations because no matter what happens on the call, the client who joins is getting clarity. And I love seeing that light bulb moment like, oh, dang, like this is what's possible for me. Let's do this, right? That is so fun. I really love that experience where you get to see uh, the fog lift, right? When we're in this burnout haze, we literally can't see the forest through the trees. But when the fog lifts, all of a sudden clarity happens, transformation happens, excitement happens, hope happens, right? When we feel like all hope is gone, hope happens. And that's why I do these consultations. I want you to have this intimate, private experience with me where you can get a taste of what it's like to work together. I get to see if you're a fit. I get to know if I can help you. This is why it's a no-brainer. It's a free, transformative, I don't like that word. It almost feels like too much. It's truly a powerful opportunity to audit your current situation and see where you're at and give you a framework, a pathway, a playbook to getting out of the not so great feelings that you're having, to create a summer that actually feels good for yourself. That is what I'm doing. This is why I'm making it a no-brainer. So yes, you're invited to book a consultation with me between now and next Friday. You can do that anytime though. Here's what's different. I will be offering for any consultation booked and on my calendar by June 7th. That's next Friday. You've got a little over a week, if we're including the full business day, to get on my calendar. When you do that, you are going to get access to my #1 training in 2023, Winning and Learning. It's a full course. It's a master class and accompanying workbook walking you through if you're feeling like you're in a place of failure. I don't call it failure, I call it learning. We take you from learning and we have you winning. That is what we're doing. You're going to get this masterclass, which is a step-by-step process to get out of any slump, a pathway forward to make sure you're enjoying more wins. And it is a surefire way to make sure that you make this moment count. That is what I'm doing here. So that's just a taste, but that's coming to you. You'll get that automatically just when you book a consultation with me. So that's exciting just by booking. Now, here's what's really fun. If you enroll and start working with me and say, hell yeah, to summer 2024, what you're also going to get is this bonus gift that I'm giving to all of my clients. This is a beautiful journal. It is 160 pages. It is vegan linen in the softest periwinkle color. And look at this beautiful gold embossed moon on it. This is from Olive and Sunco. So such beautiful products. This is like what I've dreamed of giving my clients for as long as I've been in my business. And I saw this and I jumped on it. So you're going to get this beautiful journal. It has even the Akaloa branding colors and the moon. And it has all these beautiful pages to do the coaching work together. So I know sometimes we like to have something to hold. And that's why I want to give you this gift. So when you work with me, when you decide to move forward, all you have to do is book your consultation. And we would work together in my coaching program, Freedom, for 6 months, 2 sessions a month. Also, you get access to me via Signal. It's called Ask My Coach. You ask me questions. I'm available for you whenever you need. I'm all about creating this moment of your life and taking you from a place that feels stuck, overwhelming, unfulfilling, and shifting you to a place of peace, ease, fun, joy, clarity. It's possible for you. And this is why I'm so amped about it. So as we come to the end of today's beautiful session of how to accomplish more without doing more, our little webinar recap, here's what I'm going to tell you. Book the consult. Get it on the calendar because I only have so much time on my calendar and they are already disappearing. So you may see, oh my gosh, there's not as many days as I thought. Well, it's because others are scooping them up. So first book your consult. Then watch the webinar recording. If you didn't get a chance to join me live yesterday and you didn't get access to the webinar, then just book the consult first, then watch the webinar. That is the how you accomplish more without doing more. You can watch the webinar when you have time between now and the consult, and then you are going to be set up for complete success. You're going to know the strategies, and then when you jump on the call, we're like, how do we do this? How do we get me going? And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. All right, this is the end of today. So in summary, the 3 strategies coming to you so that you can make the most of the 94% of summer that you have left. Every day that goes by is 1% gone, 1% gone, 1% gone. And while that doesn't feel like a lot in a minute, all of a sudden a week goes by, 7% gone, 10% gone. The end of July is the next consults after next week, and that's going to mean you're about 33% or more gone. So you want to get on my book by Friday, June 7th. You're going to get automatically, no matter what, you're going to get the Winning and Learning Masterclass and workbook. And then you'll get this beauty if you decide to enroll with me. So I'm just obsessed with these. I was telling, I did a little surprise. If you were one of my clients who recently renewed, you're also getting one of these. So if you're watching this here and you missed it yesterday, the goodie's coming in the mail for you at some point before I leave for vacation. So get excited. All right, everybody, this is what we're doing. I am so ready for you to take your life to the next level. I'm here to make it easy. I'm here to make it fun. I'm here to make it really simple because my guess is that you've been trying to figure this out on your own for a while and it doesn't feel good. And you feel like, well, this is just what it is. It's not. This is what it is until you bring someone in to end that. We're here to end the overwhelm, end the overworking, end the burnout. And I'm your girl to help you do it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. This was a fun one. If you liked it, drop a comment and let me know what you think. If you watched on the replay, give me a little hashtag replay in the comments. Find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you hang. I am here for you. I'm going to make this week really fun. Find me on Instagram, the Lauren Baptiste. Find me on LinkedIn, Lauren Baptiste, and on Facebook, Lauren Baptiste Coaching. I can't wait to hang with you. I can't wait to make this work for you. I can't wait to give all these away. I have a lot, and I can't wait. Actually, I don't have a lot. I have 20. So let that be said. There's a cap happening here. So Thank you so much for listening today. If you want to learn more about me, Lauren Baptiste, my company, Akaloa Wellness, or my one-on-one program, Freedom, visit www.akaloawellness.com. I'll see you next week for our vacation season 1 podcast finale. Like, I don't know, season finale, not series. All right, everybody, have the best weekend. Make every 1% of the summer count. Talk soon.